When you think of detoxing, does this come to mind? Yummy. Drinking not so tasty green juices for several days? Well, cheers. I've got good news for you. Detoxification is so much more. If you're moody, tired, can't sleep, or you've gained weight and you don't know why, we've got help for you. It's Dr. Hotze. He's the founder of the Hotze Health and Wellness Center. And he says, put the green juice down. He's here to help. How are you?
Good to see you.
It's always good to see you, Dr. Hotze. Okay, let's talk about the toxins that we are exposed to every day that we need help from.
Well, in the 21st century and really in the 20th century, there was an explosion of chemicals in the environment. Pesticides, insecticides, preservatives, lotions that we put on our body, things we breathe, things we eat, things we drink, and in the lotions. And these chemicals come into our body, and they have to be detoxified. They have to be cleaned out. That's what detoxify means, okay?
Yeah, okay.
And the main organ for that is the liver. People know about people that drink too much alcohol and get cirrhosis of the liver.
Right.
The liver doesn't have enough detoxification ability to detoxify if somebody overloads himself with that. Okay. It requires vitamins and minerals and nutrients.
Okay, so not just this green juice, right? I mean, this is part of it, right? This is part of the problem.
Let me tell you, first you got to change your eating program. You got to get on a good, healthy, organic eating program so you're not exposed to that.
Okay, and like all of the stuff that we see here. There's lots of great things that we could be doing.
We got carrots, we got blueberries, we got strawberries, we got bananas, apples. What about spinach and broccoli? What about green beans? Those are good.
Those are good things. Okay, and now.
But you ought to get those, and you can go to certain stores that have them organically grown so they're not exposed to pesticides.
Right.
And what happens is we have this chemical exposure, and because our foods are highly processed, we don't have the vitamins and minerals.
And that affects our hormones. I want to say, how does this all correlate to our imbalance and our decline of hormones?
Well, toxins, these chemicals, these petrochemical products primarily, are hormone disruptors. They disrupt the glands that make our hormones, our thyroid gland, our sex glands, the ovaries, and the testicles, and the adrenal glands.
And we're looking at the symptoms right now that we might be feeling if we are indeed out of balance. Go through this, Dr. Hotze.
Well, the problem is that you develop people who get dizziness, they get loss of mental acuity, they gain weight, they don't think clearly, they have depressed moods, they have irregular periods if they're women, they get joint and muscle aches and pains, they get fatigue. They just are sick and tired. They feel sick and tired. They come in and go, I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so what you have to do is you have to detoxify. That means you have to remove these chemicals, because what the chemicals do is they cause inflammation in the body, which leads to heart disease, cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, joint and muscle aches and pains, degenerative arthritis, and Alzheimer's disease, just to name a few.
That's a lot of
things. That comes from these toxins that build up in our system. And we've got to have enough vitamins and minerals and nutrients for the enzymes in our liver and our other cells to work to detoxify, to clean out the toxins.
Let's talk about this, Dr. Hotze, because we mentioned this stuff right here on the table, right? We mentioned what we could be doing today early in the segment, but recap it for us. What could we do that's a small step if we can't do a whole overhaul?
Let's make it real simple, okay? First, vitamins and minerals. Get on magnesium, vitamin C, and alpha-lipoic acid are key, a good B vitamin. Clean up your eating program. Eliminate, if it's in a package or a box, eliminate it. Eat whole foods. Focus on vegetables, focus on your fruits. That's critical.
Get rid of the processed stuff. We've heard that time and time again, but it bears repeating. I wish we had more time, Dr. Hotze, but this is a good thing. We can get a copy of your book. All of these tasty little nuggets are in there, and also you can log on to thyroidanswer.com/GMT for more information. If you want to make an appointment, if you want to see Dr. Hotze, go to the Wellness Center, call this number, 888-473-5531, or log on to hotzehwc.com.